Oh, that's an RV. It's a good-looking vehicle, ain't it?
Be mindful of what you're backfiring onto there.
Oh, just the velour. Alrighty, ready, folks?
Ready?
Battery boost. I don't think we have any sparks, but it cranks over now.
It does crank over.
So here's the tour of the interior. This thing is a 73 model, has 27,000 miles. Not a whole lot works. We got lights that work, and it only starts if you put it on battery boost. It's got some gauges. Big block Olds 455. Really, really cool. It just doesn't need to be here, and it needs to be owned by somebody who's actually going to fix it. But the whole setup of these things is awesome. And then we got this panel here, which will show us that the batteries are charging up. It's got a generator. And then fridge is right here. There's the microwave, which is cool. Prison lunch tray. That's what those look like if you ever wanted to know. This model has a table in the back that goes into a bed, so 4 people can sit back here. Huge rear window. Bathroom is right here, which is also the shower. So toilet, which is also the shower pan. There's the sink, and you got a curtain that goes around all that to keep your stuff dry. So really, really cool. So far, all the 12-volt stuff seems to work, but obviously we have no 120 for any of the other stuff. But this thing's cool, but we're gonna try and move it out of here because it doesn't need to be here. It's going to another location.
I've been working on the railroad. Give her some drink.
I'm not gonna listen to the YouTube comments, and I'm only gonna put a little bit down there instead of just pouring.
Well, we don't want to backfire right onto the very flammable couch.
Pouring the whole bottle down there like everybody else. Boost it.
Told ya. It was the coil.
All right. There, it's already gone, so you don't have to mess with it.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Let's go, fellas.
All right, fellas.
Battery boost.
What was that? What'd you do? Was that just where it was idling?
Maybe.
Is your foot on the gas? Hold on, let it idle for just a second. See if the choke will open. Let's see what the hell happens. Get ready to shut it off. Oh, she goes from here. Oh, she moves. Okay, drive. All right. Okay. Let's go.
It's ready to go.
Let's go chit chat with Lloyd.
It's 1973 GMC RV. Has this really cool airbag suspension. I'm gonna get away from that before it explodes and kills me. And we had the problem of the tank rusted out. You can see a hole in it there. And we needed to get air into it so that we could move it, because the clown who drove it in here drug it because the airbags were down and ripped the exhaust off, and we don't want to do that going out. So what we rigged up is we have this fitting here with the Schrader fitting running to this little air line, which then runs to another hard line that doesn't have a clamp on it, that we should probably put a clamp on, to the compressor. We're blowing through the compressor. It goes to the original hard line, which runs over here. These both ran to the air tank. We just put them together, And so now that we have all of that hooked up, that effectively gets the compressor and the air tank out of the system so we don't have to worry about it. And from there, we hooked it up to the air compressor and put it on raise for both of them. And it's built pressure and is somehow holding pressure. So that's how we did that. Kudos to engineering. Okay, we're gonna try moving it. I'm straddling a gas tank. We have a 40-year-old fire extinguisher, and there's a building and a truck to hit.
There we go. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, is it caught in the fan?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not good.
No. You, Trevor.
Okay, so whenever your AC belt eats your fuel line because you're dealing with less than ideal parts and quality, what you want to do, instead of fixing it the right way, is cut it and then get your fuel line back. And now we're ready to go.
You want to grab that AC belt?
Sure, let me just find that.
Literally.
Version 2 of this system. Okay, so we got rid of the AC belt, fuel line is routed differently, and the gas can is held in with the cut seat belt. Battery boost. There it is. Close this before we rip it off. As funny as that would be. Oh, do we need some more idle now? Okay, well, I'll go get a screwdriver. Ready. Oh my goodness. Whoa, slow. Okay. Keep going straight. Okay. Start turning to the left. Left. Whoa. Straighten up. Okay. Hard left. Give it all it's got. Yeah, keep going. You're doing fantastic. Keep going. Keep going. You got room for days. You're going to make it. What? You got room for days. You're good. Keep going. Keep going. All right, you're clear. Do whatever you want. Get it on the highway, floor it. I don't care. Might need some power steering fluid. Is it slipping?
No.
Well, we'll have to get some of that then. It's weird being able to see the road when you're driving along. Whoa! Whoa! Brakes are good. And we're still holding 60 PSI after moving it. Dude, it's ready to go. We just need to do an oil change and top off the fluids.
Oil change and top off the
Fuel pump works. All right, next day, an update. Already blew that heater core hose, just fixed that one. Something's hitting the fan, not sure what that is. The overfill bottle's busted, so the overfill is just going into that bucket currently. It made a bit of a mess. We got the air pump hooked up to a toggle switch in the cabin. And, I mean, it's trying to build air. It's gone from 30 to 60 over the course of probably 10 minutes. None of those gauges work. We got good oil pressure. We changed the oil in it. It's got 1040 in it with some zinc break-in additive just to help it out. More transmission fluid, fixed all the transmission problems. So we're just gonna let it idle here and make sure that it's not gonna overheat, and then it'll be ready to go on its maiden voyage to another shop. What a majestic sight, ladies and gents. Look at all the dust blowing off of it. I take it pretty slow. Waiting for an airbag to explode. That's just the exhaust that's already driving. You're good! God, what a champ this thing is. 1994 was the last time it was registered. It drove here a couple, like 3 years ago, but gosh, this thing's awesome. You were right, it is made for the mountains. It took that like a champ.
She definitely needs.
Alrighty, we're getting ready for departure. We found the cup holders, the radio works. We have this GM factory radio on-off punch. We got it aired up. We aired it up with the big air compressor, and then we're gonna have just the little, now the little one's hooked back up, so we need more air on the way over there, because the little one doesn't really like to push it up over 60, which we needed over 60 to get it out of the garage. And our gas tank is a gas tank with connected to the cut seatbelt again, but held in with vice grips this time. So in the event of a fire, you just pop that off and toss it out the window, and it's somebody else's problem. So anyways, there's that. It's got registration, it's got insurance, and we're gonna see how this goes. Start.
Well, of course, give us some tips.
There it is. Sunday morning revival. Never checked the brake.
Well, if it stops stopping, we'll know we're out.
Oh, there's the power. Dude! What is it?